Beautiful angel, it's Josie Grouse. Welcome to Soul Awakening channel. This is a pick a card reading, and today you are going to learn one specific angel who is helping you to deal with your situation, whatever you're dealing with right now, your challenge, or maybe right now you are manifesting a dream and you need some guidance, you need some advice. Let's talk about individual angels who are with you. This is an intuitive reading. They are with you. You are connected with them emotionally, energetically, and these angels are going to guide you throughout the challenge, the period, whatever you are calling upon them for assistance, they will help you to get through it. So, right in front of you here, you have three options, three cards. Make an intuitive choice. Really don't think, do not use your logic. Trust the feeling, trust the inner guidance. Go with that feeling. Pick one card and let's dive right in. Take a moment, pick the card. If you're watching this as a recording, in the description, you will find the timestamps for each of these angels. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's see which angel is helping you today. Starting with number one. If number one is your choice, let's take a look. Let's see who is the angel who's helping you today. For you, number ones, it's Metatron. It's Metatron. So if you have chosen number one, you are now seeking life guidance, something to do with your purpose, something to do with life direction. You are not sure, you are confused which path to take. Maybe you have a couple of options, or maybe you are now so disconnected from your inner self that you cannot decide which path to go. Or maybe your heart is telling you do one thing, but your mind, your logic is telling you to go and do something else. So if you are struggling finding your path in life, Metatron is there to help you. And some of his guidance, the guidance that you will receive from this angel, is not going to be straightforward, okay? It's not going to be a big billboard sign where you will say, okay, let's see, Jesse, your sign is to be connected to, let's say, meditation, or you are to be an engineer, or your sign is to be, let's say, for you to have a family and to dedicate your life to children. So you will not get the straightforward guidance. At the same time, trust that this guidance is absolutely super clear, and inside of you, you already know it. You already know the answer. So anything to do with life purpose, direction, protection from outside ideas. The wrong ideas, when they come into your consciousness, they steal your attention. They steal your energy. And you may feel inspired for a day, but then you don't feel it anymore. You lose your sense of connection with higher guidance and you feel lost again. So let me give you three specific things that Archangel Metatron wants you to know about your life purpose, about which direction to follow, which direction to look into. Okay, where you focus on expands, where you direct your attention, that's where the energy flows. So number one, the first thing for you to know, the patience is required. Now, a lot of you, maybe in terms of life purpose, you want your answers now. You want to know, what do I need to do now? Show me now. Just tell me, what do I need to do? How do I serve the world? How do I express my gifts? What are my talents? And you want your answers now, but the answers will not come to you immediately. It's a path for you of exploration. You are exploring. This is a path of getting to know yourself. When you know yourself, when you know who you are, guess what? When you know you, then you trust yourself, right? When you don't know who you are, the last person you want to trust is yourself. Does it make sense? So Take this as a life path, as a life journey. For your purpose is unfolding. Your purpose may be molded and transformed and transcended over a period of time. So it's not an overnight process. Relax. If you don't get your answers right away, don't don't say something's wrong with me. Okay, all these people, they live on purpose, and I'm this lost bird, and I'm flying and I can't find my flock, and I'm just flipping my wings in this, infinite sky. I don't know where to go, where to land. You are connecting to that source of guidance moment by moment. Some days you go through life without direction, honestly. Some days you go through life not knowing what's going to happen within 5 minutes. And like driving at night, all you see are just a little bit ahead, right? Whatever your headlights can just give you some perspective of where you are, and you trust the next mile, and then the next mile, and then the next mile. And that's how you go. You don't see it all the way through. Sometimes life is not going to take you through one road. You will detour. Some days you will have to take, unpaved roads. And sometimes you don't even know where you're going. Have you had these experiences? You're driving, and then all of a sudden your guidance system, your GPS is telling you, okay, a detour, the road is closed ahead, or there's some kind of a problem ahead. Let's detour. And all of a sudden, you find yourself in a completely unknown environment. And maybe it looks scary. Some of these roads are unpaved. It looks like you are in this wilderness without any means of support, and you're wondering, like, maybe it's wrong, maybe it's a wrong path, I don't even know how to get out of here if I just rely on that GPS. But then you trust and take this one step further, and eventually, okay, you reach another destination, and you reach another destination, and you trust the way. So the life purpose is something that we always evolve into. We are not born knowing what to do. If you ask people who have achieved great things, they don't even know how they got there, or they had no, let's say, specific purpose. They always evolved. They moved according to their vision and to a perspective, intuitive understanding of, maybe that's my path right here and right now, whatever it was. So you are constantly evolving, but it's also to be patient. Metatron is telling you this is going to take time, and allow that time to happen. Don't beat yourself up if you feel disconnected or lost, if you have no idea why you're here, if you don't know what your purpose is, what your gifts are, how you're contributing to this planet. If you don't know, that's okay. Metatron is telling you this will take time. So if you trust that there is this process unfolding, you relax, and you do your best wherever you are with what you have, and ask Metatron for guidance. That's your first message. The second message, back to honest reflection for you guys. Honest reflection and being clear about what you want and what you don't want. Honest reflection allows you to become more clear, to become more centered within yourself, to know which way to go, what intuitive nudge to trust. Honest reflection. When you are clear, this is who I am, this is what I want. This is what I truly, truly want. And sometimes you don't know what you want, but there's one thing you want the whole time, and it's happiness. Stick with that. Stick with that, saying, I want happiness, because every single person seeking happiness. So I want happiness. I seek happiness. And then the means to happiness may come to you as a rewarding career or maybe buying a new home, but they are all means to what you truly, truly want. When you are honest with yourself, I want to be happy. What is the shortest way for me to be happy? What is the shortest way? That's an honest reflection. Maybe you want to write things down. Maybe you want to really make a list. Okay, I want happiness. How do I achieve happiness? And the answer may come to you, well, stop beating yourself up with guilt and shame. That's one. Stop competing or stop throwing your energy out into the world trying to prove yourself, okay? Or trying to be what the world wants. Sort of there is these paradigms of what the world wants, and you want to look a certain way, you want to feel a certain way, you want to talk a certain way. But in essence, the honest reflection is going to get you to the point what is truly making you happy. And maybe you will have to say goodbye to some of your friends. You may have to stop hanging out with certain people, doing certain things that are not making you happy. They're taking you away from your true happiness. And you begin with honest reflection. Honest reflection. That's the first step. In gratitude therapy, Metatron wants you to focus on gratitude. There are things that you truly want. Okay, angels know it. There are things that are so deeply in your heart, and you truly desire them. And you are on the way to manifest them, to achieve them. At the same time, right now, what's more important is for you to feel the presence of the divine in your life, the presence of angels. And here's the clue. If you feel the presence of your angels, instantly you feel gratitude. You cannot help but if I say Metatron is with you right now. Okay, Metatron is with you right now. You're listening, by the way, Metatron is with you right now. If you could see him, if you could really open your eyes and see that there is an angel with you, what are you going to do? Are you going to just jump and say, okay, Metatron, here's all my problems, here's all my needs, please help me, please help me, please help me? No, you'll be so grateful that you have this moment with an angel. Right? You'll feel so grateful to be here and now with the angel by your side. And that's the feeling of like, oh, wow, this is amazing. This is like your heart is filled with miracle, with miracle energy. Your heart is filled with so much joy, with so much just enlightened, soulful, loving presence. And that's enough. That's what's enough in and of itself. So the gratitude comes from you understanding that divine is already with you. Divine is with you. And when you feel the presence of the divine, all you want is to be grateful. I'm so grateful. Okay? Angels are with me right now. I'm so grateful. God is with me right now. I am so grateful. The presence, the blissful energy that is with me right now. I am so grateful. So understand that these angels, the beings, Archangel Metatron, is a just very powerful angel. And his presence with you, just by the fact that he is with you and he is guiding you and assisting you, that's going to open you in so many ways. Happiness is what you want, is what you truly want. And Metatron is going to give you the shortcut from where you are to your happiness. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for days. You don't have to work so hard just to be happy. You don't have to prove anything to the world. You don't have to be anything other than your true self and be absolutely happy. Be absolutely content and fulfilled within yourself. Think about it and take a moment right now and give gratitude to Archangel Metatron, okay, for his beautiful presence by your side. Thank you. And let's move on. Let's continue. Let's continue, everybody. So, if your choice, so we have 3 cards, remember? So, if your choice number 1, the angel helping you is Metatron, moving to number 2. If your message, if your archangel is number 2, it's Gabriel. And Gabriel is a beautiful being. Gabriel is the ultimate messenger. Gabriel did all of the hard work of coming to earth and delivering news to people. Just imagine your role is going to be to appear, to talk to people, to convince them that there is a divine intervention. And because you convince them, if they believe you, they allow a spiritual event to happen. Think of Archangel Gabriel appearing for Mary, announcing the birth of Jesus Christ. She was a girl. She was just a girl. And here's this being saying, "Hi, I'm Archangel Gabriel. I have good news for you. You are going to get pregnant with the Son of God." And she's a kid, she's a child. She's very innocent and sweet and pure. And she asks a question, which is a logical question, but yeah, okay, sure. How does it technically going to happen? I don't know. The man, I don't know how the pregnancy is going to happen. But he says, "No, don't worry. A spirit will come upon you and everything will be taken care of." Well, if this happened to you, what would you do? You would be saying, "Yeah, right. Okay." Well, but that's the thing, these angels were chosen to come at the right place at the right time with the right message. So Archangel Gabriel is going to show up for you if you are asking God for communication, for guidance. Gabriel is going to help you just the same way that he appeared. He appeared to Muhammad. He appeared to Mary. He appeared to so many prophets throughout history, that which we know. And Archangel Gabriel is going to appear to you. This is your message. Understand that his presence is with you right now. And by the way, you will see number 2's, number 2, number 2 showing up as your sign. And here is what you need to know about Archangel Gabriel. He is the archangel of intuitive wisdom and connection to the divine. And when you ask him for advice, for guidance, he appears instantly. And he brings to you always the message of hope. You can always trust that whatever Gabriel is guiding you is for your own good. Like if you guys have seen this angel, there's this picture, I don't know the author of the picture, but there are 2 children crossing the bridge with the angel. That's Gabriel. You are crossing the bridge of change. You're crossing the bridge of maybe breakup of an old system or an old relationship. If you're crossing the bridge where you feel scared or uncertain, when you feel lost or without direction, Gabriel is with you. And you are like that little child, a little baby, and he's holding your hand and he says, "Let's go. Follow me. Trust me. Trust me. You are going to be okay. You will be okay." So trust that Archangel Gabriel is with you. And there are 3 things for him that will appear on your path. Let's take a look. 3 messages from Gabriel. Okay. Energy. It's all about just feel alive in your body. When you trust life, you feel good, right? You feel alive, feel good. Really, whatever weighs you down, these emotional blockages, they're like a lid on your vitality, on the energy within you, the energy of life. Look at the tree, look at nature. It's bursting with life. It's bursting with a creative expression. Nothing is blocking it. There is no mind twisting mechanism over a tree. It just grows, right? It allows that life to be expressed. The same thing happens with you. There is life bursting through you. There is life growing through you. There is life being expressed through you. And the question is, if you don't feel that vitality, there is something that is blocking that energy. There is something that is blocking that creative expression of life that is happening through you all the time. All the time. And the process is always happening. Some of the things that are blocking, their obstacles, obstructions, energy blockages, emotional attachments, you're just attachments to the past, they literally block that vitality from being expressed through you, feeling alive, like the joy of life. I feel alive. If you drag your feet through life, there are blockages to that creative energy. So, Archangel Gabriel, being the angel of trust, being the angel of evolution and spiritual communication, is telling you sometimes when you feel emotions, sometimes when you feel like that anger or resentment, for you is not to fight it. Do not fight these feelings. Because what happens if you fight them? You suppress them. You make them almost consolidate, make them part of your body when they become attached to the organs and systems of your body. When you feel anger, that's the emotion that is trying to escape. It's trying to be released. And surrender into that emotion. Just let it pass. Do not energize it. No, I don't want to feel it. Block, suppress. Just see what happens. Release that. And then watch what happens. Then you will see these angelic signs everywhere because you'll see, okay, nothing is blocking my ability to communicate with angels. Nothing is blocking that. I can see that. I can see what's happening. I can see what is going on. Another message, communication. All right. Some of you have problems with expressing yourself and talking. You're listening right now and you have blockages in your throat chakra. That's the communication center. If you are not able to express your needs clearly, if you would much rather just zip and not say anything, or you will not speak, even just talking, if this is not used, if your voice is not used, is your main communication is through the phone, through all of the texting, you're not using your voice, you're not using what is the energy in your throat is moving through, right? If you're not using the throat, you're going to block it. The energy is going to be blocked in your throat. And then if you have sore throats, if you have any conditions when the throat it just feels funny, that's blockages related to that particular chakra. And Gabriel is the archangel of communication. Sometimes when you are, let's say, when you are in a relationship and you know that you better say something, okay? If there is miscommunication in your relationship or at your job or someplace else, and you're having this inner dialogue of how unhappy you are, how the other person is making you unhappy, but you never say anything, you do not express these feelings and emotions, that these feelings and emotions are going to obstruct your communication center, and there's less and less chance for you to even have the peaceful resolution. if the throat chakra is blocked. Okay, so understand that it's in your best interest to speak up, speak with kindness, right? Don't throw stones at somebody, but also be mindful when you communicate. You can say, let me express the way that I feel. Would that be okay? And if this is how I feel, expressing these emotions, that is going to help you to express yourself, but also help you to understand the other person. Is going to help you to understand what another person is going through. Do not block your feelings and emotions, especially when you need to say something. You need to vocalize a need. You need to vocalize your perspective. And that comes from your self expression, right? Suppression is always creating blockages. You guys understand? All right, so let's take a look. What else? And there is a female spirit. There's a female spirit, which means that there is a flow of divine feminine energy. In my story, when Gabriel appeared to Mary, right? Mary is the ultimate divine feminine. That's how we relate to the whole divinity as a divine mother. A divine mother is that loving presence in your life that you can call upon. The divine mother is the spirit of unconditional love, unconditional support. Imagine a mother loving her children so much, having so much love for the child. That's the divine feminine. That's the divine mother. All the spiritual masters have communicated their adoration and love for that divine feminine energy, the divine mother. And maybe you have problems with your own mom. Maybe you did not feel loved as a child. You didn't quite receive. You didn't have that maternal connection. So Archangel Gabriel is helping you to return back to the beautiful divine feminine energy, to the beautiful divine mother who loved you unconditionally. You can close your eyes and you can feel the presence of divine feminine in nature. It loves everything unconditionally. Unconditionally. Just pure love, pure acceptance, pure giving, generous giving, always expanding and giving you love. So that's what Archangel Gabriel is helping you. So that is your number 2, your experience with Archangel Gabriel. Let's take a look at the third angel. If your choice is number 3, Archangel Ariel is helping you. And Archangel Ariel, okay, God's lion. Can you imagine a beautiful lion? By the way, if you have seen lately, either on Instagram or in other social platforms, there are more and more just videos of lions. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Have you received that? Did you see any of these sort of lioness together? There's so many of these pictures from nature. Well, Archangel Ariel is that spirit that is very closely connected with nature. It is very, very closely connected with the nature, not just outside of us, right? The trees, the natural body of water, oceans, rivers, but he's also very closely connected with our nature as who we are, right? We have a human experience. You are a soul having a human experience. We all share this human experience. We all share collective energy. We all share loving presence of this angel. If you ever go outside and you walk through a forest, through a natural resource, right, through a natural park, or anywhere where you feel so deeply connected with the earth, you feel the same thing as I would. We will all feel the same way when we are in nature. And Archangel Ariel right now is helping you first to connect with your nature as a human, which means that you will have to experience some emotions in you that are very, very human. And that there is this idea that we are the superhumans and we are the superpowers. But on the very basic level, look, our human nature, right, is to seek love, is to have see the presence of just very, very simple things and experience true, fulfillment. That's how we relate to each other through relationships. You can sit on the internet all day long and it feels like you have thousands of people to talk to, but at the end of the day you feel so lonely. There's no one to talk to. And here's the question, right? Even though it feels like you are in the world and you're moving, but there's no human connection. You've not really connected to anybody on the human level. So, Archangel Ariel is going to help you first to connect to the human nature. Secondly, he's the Archangel of resources. Okay, for those of you who need some help with physical needs, and the physical need is the need for health, for well being, for financial well being, anything that relates to life on earth. Archangel Ariel is going to help you. So let's dive into three things that Archangel Gabriel wants to communicate to you right now. And I'm using my Angel Oracle cards. Let go of the past pain. What is blocking you right now? Your past pain. Things that happened to you in the past. Things that happened a long time ago. Somebody hurt you. Maybe it was a betrayal or messy breakup or something. And the pain, somebody gossiped about you. Somebody said something about you behind your back. And the thing that happened was like a while ago, a long time ago, but you cannot let go of the pain. You cannot let go of the pain. Why? Because that pain gives you energy. It really gives you energy, just awaken something in you. Because these people did this to me. And every day there's this recurrent thoughts constantly coming back, and they're caused by that pain. The pain does not want to be in your body. You don't let it go. You don't let it go. You're energizing this pain. You're thinking about the person in your past. You're trying to blame that past for things that are not working out in your present. And I'm here to tell you that Archangel Ariel, the first thing is for you to work with this angel or with angels. What's in general is for you first to be open to this relationship with these angels. Letting go of the past means that, okay, I'm done with it. I'm no longer going to energize my life with my past. I'm not going to take my energy right here in this moment and waste it by dwelling on these painful events. Time to let it go. Okay, if you want a better life, if you want to feel happy, if you want to see what else is there, that there's another possibility, another relationship, another chance for you, if you believe that, you need to stop dwelling on the past, period. There is no other way. Number 2, something better is coming. So what you are asking Archangel Ariel right now is very, very little. You're asking for something, but there is even something even better. Something even, would you trust if somebody says, you're asking, I just want to pay my rent. Archangel Ariel, please help me so I just pay my rent. Please have just enough money to get by. Or would you believe if Archangel Ariel says, okay, there's something better that's coming for you. What if you will have a place of your own? Would you ask for something better? Would you ask for something more? Or you constantly is going to get these breadcrumbs that fall off the table and constantly just get a little bit just to get by till the next month or till the next paycheck? Would you allow yourself actually to go beyond that and say that you're worthy maybe of something else? Or could be a better life for you, that you're not dependent on external sources to be at their mercy, to hand you something, right? So you just have enough. So you bend all over the place. So you become, so whatever is being left when everybody else had feasted, when the feast happened and whatever leftovers, then you can come to the table and finish. You know what I'm talking about? But here is what Archangel Ariel wants you to know. There is something better for you. It's up to you whether you want it or not. You can settle with a little, and for the rest of your life, you can be in need. Always ask in need. Or you can say, show me what I can do. Like, what can I receive in the bigger perspective? Have more to life. There's more to life. There's more that you can even dream about. And you're the creator of that life. So what he's telling you right now, you are asking for very little. Ask bigger. Ask for better things. Ask better questions. It's just as easy for the universe to create a blade of grass than $1 trillion. The same thing, the same process, the same. What is blocking you is to feel, I don't deserve that. I just deserve that much. Okay, switch that focus. Understand that you deserve it all. You deserve it all. You're a human being. If there's any human that enjoys abundance and prosperity, great relationship, so can you. So it's about your inner state and deservingness. And let's see. Oh gosh, divine feminine. Oh, oh my goodness. I love that. Okay. The previous angel, Archangel Gabriel, also brought up divine feminine, but that's really powerful for us to understand. We live in the world, and these were, by the way, angels, this is a universal message that's been coming through every single day. Divine feminine, we are in need of that maternal energy, maternal love. The world is overly in the flow of masculine energy projections. That's where wars begin. That's where always, this high level of competitions and corporations and all of the things that we create with from the center of the ego self. That's what the achievement is, right? That's what all of the grasping of every possibility and self-centeredness, that's a projection of the masculine forces, the masculine energy. And there's not, just understand this, one thing for you to understand, it has nothing to do with being a man or a woman. Masculine is not the same as the man, okay? Right, we're just talking about two forces of life, okay? The polarities that are created, masculine and feminine, all right? So think of them this way. It's nothing to do with gender. That's not the way to think about it. These are two forces of life. If one force is being out of balance, okay, the diminishing force, we all feel the effect of that. And divine feminine is our ability to experience unconditional love. All right, how many of you are experiencing unconditional love? Right? So bring more of that divine loving presence. It sounds cheesy, okay? It sounds, well, be lovey-dovey. It's just be loving, love and light. Namaste. It's all of that. But remember, we are building up that divine feminine force in the universe. We are helping this planet. We're helping to balance these imbalances, things that we created, but too much ego centeredness. So, divine feminine, think of the divine feminine mother. Now, you can look at God as the masculine and the feminine both together. And you can see that divine mother is the unconditional, pure love that is so generous, unconditional. It has all inclusiveness, that cares so deeply about children, that loves every cell, every being, every bird, every butterfly, everything that is just pure love. And Archangel Ariel is telling you this. Experience that. Okay? Divine feminine, awaken that power within you. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Try it. Give yourself 30 days to experience unconditional love, to bring the divine mother into your heart, to let Archangel Ariel connect you to the forces of life that are just unconditional, loving, pure love energy. Do this at least once. You'll see how it's going to transform you. And of course, today, no, just right now, you have the presence of Archangel Ariel with you. Feel his presence. Feel his unconditional support. He's going to help you with your needs. But remember to ask big. You're asking for too small. Some things you're asking, they're just too small. And let go of the past pain. Okay? That's your message. Stop dragging your past into your future. And unconditional love. These are truly magical words from your angels. So here you go, you guys. I hope this was at service. Be well, be blessed. May the angels shower you with their loving light. You are loved, you are supported, you are blessed. I'll see you in the next video.